Hello YouTube, we are YAT Airsoft, and this is what I would like to call a special review. Why? I'll get to that in a second.
Because it's your gun, yeah.
It's the Echo One M28. M28 is the same thing as the M24, however it features a fluted outer barrel and an adjustable stock, therefore it's the M28. Now, before I start actually getting into the gun, why do I consider this to be a special review? It's relatively a new gun to surface on the airsoft market, and it has had very mixed and controversial reviews ever since it came out. A lot of people have been having many problems with the gun, while other people have sworn by it, said it's the best rifle ever. I am one of the people that believe that it is the best sniper rifle ever. I personally have had no problems with the gun. The problems that other people have encountered, I will talk about as I get to those individual parts throughout the video. Stock of the gun, the entire body of it is a beautiful textured plastic, thick plastic. It's probably solid plastic, but who knows. It's very flush with the barrel and everything. It fits in very nicely. It's molded very nicely. It's very easy to hold. It's a heavy gun, but it's nice. It's worth the weight. It's worth carrying it around if you can do it. Not for little kids though. The gun shoots at about 530 FPS. When you first get the gun, the bolt on it is extremely stiff. I actually was a little disappointed when I first got the gun because I was having some trouble pulling the bolt back. It's not lubricated very well when you first get the gun. Some sniper rifles, UTG MK96, very well lubricated right out of the box. This gun, it's not that it doesn't have lubrication in it, but it's going to take a lot of cycling of the bolt before it really starts to, you start to notice it and it starts to even out the performance. With that said, once the gun is, I guess you can say, broken in, the bolt is very nice. It doesn't wobble at all. I've used some sniper rifles where the entire bolt assembly wobbles, and that's not good because this is pulling back an M150 spring. That's a big spring. It comes stock with a 517mm by 6.03 tight bore barrel. It is very accurate. I love this gun. It also has 3 inner barrel spacers. That's probably one of the highlights of this gun. Everyone's making a big deal about it, but it's worth it. It's very nice to have because you don't have to go making them out of duct tape and whatnot. Now it's already in there. Let's see. It features a Harris style bipod, which it comes with. It's full metal. A lot of people think that it's kind of a crappy bipod, but it's alright. It'll last you. Don't complain about it because you're lucky enough to be getting it for free depending on where you buy it from. The outer barrel, the paint on it, it does scratch. I'm not going to scratch it right now, but just feeling it, it's not coated very well. It's kind of weird. But getting past that, it's a full black, it's all black gun. It's a very nice looking gun. The trigger, just a regular trigger. You have the thumb safety right here. Down, up is fire, down is safety. Underneath the gun, let's see if I can get into this. Yeah, move
There's
up
nothing
a
underneath
bit.
there.
I know.
I was kidding.
Echo One did this to add realism. On the front of the trigger guard, there's a little button. You push it, and this thing flaps down. On the real gun, that's where the magazine goes into. On this gun, there's really no purpose. I believe that there's a screw that is exposed, which you can adjust trigger settings, I guess. I never really looked into it because it doesn't bother me. But it gets kind of annoying because you'll be moving around, you'll be crawling and prone, all badass, and then the little flap will open up. So whatever. You can duct tape it closed. Scope I have, that is, it's a UTG scope, I believe. 4x32. Anything more than 4x32 is a little ridiculous. I see people with like full military long range M28 sniper scopes on their airsoft guns that aren't going to shoot more than 200 feet. It's a waste of money. This scope's like $30 and it's beautiful, mil dot and all. Something that's really stressed about this gun is the included barrel adapter, threaded barrel adapter, which allows you to put silencers. I took advantage of that and I put on a JBU silencer. It is an M4 silencer, for those of you familiar with the JBU. However, it's 9.5 inches, it's thick, and it fits nicely. It's made for M4, but I don't regret putting it on this gun. I had a Matrix silencer on here, and it just wasn't. It didn't scale up right. It was too small. It looked weird. So JBU silencer. Let's get to the hop up. Hop up is something that people like. Right here, there's a little thing that you can move back and forth. It's not like, it doesn't really slide, it clicks, which is very nice because you can get it very precise. Instead of sliding it too far and then moving it back, it clicks in place and it stays in place. The hop up on this gun is very effective. One little click of it and you can get the BBs to go soaring up, which you don't want, but it's good because you can also put much heavier BBs in and get very long range. Let's see, I mentioned that some people have problems with this gun. I'm going to try to articulate what these problems are. Starting with the biggest problem, the bolt. By bolt I mean the inside, the internals, the piston. The piston is plastic. That's a big problem right there. Why? Because the gun features an M150 spring, as I already mentioned, a 45-degree sear, which is odd, and a plastic piston. So the plastic wears out, and then some people experience slam firing, where basically you're screwed. Don't really know what to say. The gun's beautiful though. You just got a bad one. The other problem is the magazines. They are plastic magazines. It comes with 2 of them. They are very lightweight, not thick plastic. The actual plastic it's made out of is kind of crappy, but the problem a lot of people have with them is that they don't feed. Some people just can't get their magazines to feed. I have never had a problem with the feeding though. Despite the fact that the magazines aren't made very well, they actually work great for me. That's my personal experience, is that they've never failed me. Heavy gun, very heavy. It's not a quiet gun either. I used to have an L96, and that gun, the L96, is by far the quietest gun you can ever get. This gun is actually kind of loud, but I mean, you give up some noise for some incredible performance. So that's what I like. Bipod, as you saw, it folds up like that, but then it's also spring loaded.
I'm sorry, there's so many fucking mosquitoes on me.
The legs, there's a little button here, you push it and it springs out. It's pretty cool. Makes it easy to adjust. Just push it back in. There you go. Okay, the adjustable stock. You get the stock?
Yeah.
The adjustable stock,
Here, pick it up and bring it closer.
it's a nice stock, nice and adjustable. However, it's not very it's not supported. It's in there. It's not going to come out. It's not going to break on you because it's all metal, but it's not. It's like wobbly. So if you're shaking the gun and you're trying to figure out what's wobbling on your gun, it's this back here. but it adjusts very easily. This big disc right here, turn it, moves in and out. You can actually spin it all the way out, extend it all the way, and then this thing comes right out. Rear sling mount, it's not removable, and it is annoying if you don't use a sling. The front sling mount is right in front of the bipod. It's kind of in the way. What a lot of people will do is just put the sling around the bipod, which if I were to use a sling, that's what I would do. It would be a lot easier. We'll do a shooting demonstration now to show you how the bolt works and everything. I'm just going to shoot out into nothing, not going to shoot at a target. There will be a shooting test. I will do that later.
See the texture.
So it is loud. It makes kind of a weird spring winging noise when you fire. It's not the best sound, but you know, it hasn't given me any problems, so I don't see what's wrong with it. The power on this gun is unmatched by any other stock rifle. Right now there aren't very many upgradable parts for this gun, but you know, it's really not a gun that you're going to want to mess with too much because it's already top of the line pretty much. Echo 1 is $175, something like that. Beautiful gun. Definitely look at other reviews and whatnot because, like I said, a lot of people have problems with this gun. This is my account. I have had no problems with this gun, and I by far think it is the best sniper rifle there is. Thank you for watching.